What are your rankings after the Lions took the L versus the Buccaneers on Sunday? Do you have them as the best team in football? Put 1. If you put 32, you're probably going to be a Bears fan. On today's show, we're going to get into the latest Detroit Lions injuries. We're starting, obviously, here with St. Brown. What is the outlook for his injury? Extremely important. We're going to touch on that. Levi Onwuzurike and his snap count. Same with Tim Patrick. What it means for the Lions going forward. We're going to love talking about this one. Lions power rankings. What does the big legacy media, sports media, believe the Detroit Lions are sitting? One guy's a goofball. We're going to talk about that. Lions versus Cardinals spread over and under. Who is supposedly winning the game from the eyes of the media? Give you my thought on that. And Jared Goff, what means for him going forward, and can he get better? Is this something that's an anomaly? Will he get worse? All that type of stuff. We're getting to that. Let's start with the injury news really quick because Coach Dan Campbell said on Monday that St. Brown has a lower leg, will be good, and it's a soft tissue injury. This means that we avoided a significant injury to Amon-Ra St. Brown. The Lions team avoided a big injury. That would have been a problem for the Lions offense. And St. Brown should be good to go for the remaining of the year. This is not a season-ending injury at all. It's a soft tissue. We avoided a big one. And that is huge because if we didn't avoid a big one, this guy got injured, it would spell bad for the Lions offense going forward. So thank God St. Brown is good to go, and it's not significant. Folks, you're going to want to subscribe to the channel. Why is that? Because if you're watching this, you're probably a Lions fan, or maybe not. We do Lions news and rumors all the time, every single day, 7 days a week. We're here for you, so subscribe. Let's get to 69,600. We're at 69,559. I think by the end of this video, we can get to 69,600. Let's get this thing done. Let's talk about Levi Onwuzurike and his snap count because Levi has been absolutely outstanding on the field. Everything that we heard about in OTAs, minicamp, and training camp is real, and the Lions team and their coaching staff believes in it. Levi Onwuzurike, 36 snaps, 75% of the time. That was second most on the defensive line for the Lions. So Aiden Hutchinson was number 1. Levi Onwuzurike was number 2. And he was making a significant impact in the game. And it absolutely was felt. Another player who got good, decent amount of snaps here is Tim Patrick, 39%. He was third for wide receivers. He was above Khalif Raymond. And I think this is really important to talk about here. Because you say, what does it mean? Well, first off, defensively, it means Levi Onwuzurike is everything that we hoped he would be. And the draft pick that I think the Lions fan base, including myself, thought, man, this maybe would have been a bad one. Turns out to be a pretty good one right now. They were patient and it worked out. Tim Patrick, we want him to alleviate the pain of Josh Reynolds being gone. Because I think this Lions offense is hurting because of Josh Reynolds. They don't have that other guy. So if Tim Patrick can come in here and really understand the offense, know his routes, and Jared Goff can trust him, the Lions offense should take a nice step going forward. But we got to get that continuity with him and Goff. He's got great hands and size. I think he would help out significantly in the red zone. Important to get Tim Patrick in this offense as fast as humanly possible. Are you a fan of wasting money, blowing money, throwing it away, or burning it? Well, if you are, this is not for you. But if you're like me and you like to save money, you need to get Game Time. They have killer deals, last-minute tickets, and lowest prices guaranteed. Right now, they have Game Time picks. Evanescence. You can go to a concert in the Van Andel Arena about a month from now for $58. So you could stop stressing and start getting hyped for the fun that you're going to have. It is easy to find and buy tickets for any kind of event in your area, whether that's sport events, concerts, comedy shows, or whatever. Their lowest price is guaranteed. That's the Game Time guarantee, which means you're always getting the best prices. And if you find tickets at the same area section or less, Game Time's going to credit you 10% of the difference. You can get exclusive flash deals on tickets for football, baseball, basketball, concerts, and more. And in the middle screenshot, by the way, I think it's a fantastic feature of the app. It shows you where your seat is, and if you move the phone left to right, you can see the surrounding area like a 3D live photo. So download Game Time, plug in Chat Sports, and you're going to get $20 off your very first purchase. Again, go to Game Time, go to the redeem code section, plug in Chat Sports, and you're going to get $20 off your very first purchase. Terms would apply. You got to create an account. You got to have an email to save that money. So get started right now. The link is going to be in the comment section and description of this video. So if you're buying Lions 6 year, make sure you're using Game Time. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets and lowest prices guaranteed. Let's continue on with the snap count because I know a lot of people ask me, what about James Houston? I get asked this the most time. What is it looking like? Well, he had three opportunities on defense, 6%. And if Ennis Rakestraw, in my opinion, was healthy, he wouldn't even been brought up for this game. So his snap count is going down. I mean, he didn't play the week before, but to have 3 snaps, that's significantly down. And I think it's just because he's not fully ingrained in the run defense yet. The Lions don't trust him right there. Hopefully he gets better, but that's the case. Again, subscribe to the channel, trying to get to 69,600 subs. This absolutely can happen. Just 41 away. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get the goal by the end of the day for this team. Let's continue on here. Let's get into the power rankings. Here are the power rankings after the Lions lost. Sports Illustrated, they went down 1 from 2nd to 3. I would actually probably put after that performance a little bit lower, maybe 6, something like that. But Sports Illustrated, they're very cool, calm, and collective. CBS Sports HQ, Pete Prisco, the moron himself. He started at 4 and dropped him to 11th after 1 game. You know, when you have power rankings where you're making significant drops or significant plummets or significant rises after 1 game, it just shows you that he thinks at the moment instead of thinking about the long term. 11th, come on, man. The Lions are better than 11th in the NFL. The Athletic has 6th. I'm fine with the 6th spot. I think that's probably right at this moment. The Lions got to get it better in the offense. They do. ESPN 5, Yahoo Sports 5, and USA Today all 5. Again, I think those are probably the spots where the Lions should be sitting at between 5 and 6 after that loss. I think falling is inevitable after a loss, but to go crazy and go from 4 to 11 is just is stupid. And you see the difference here, right? A lot of organizations, they spend a lot more time, I think, looking at rosters, and they don't overreact for a loss or a win. I think those guys do it, but then you got Pete Prisco from CBS Sports HQ, go to 11th. And I'm a fan of CBS Sports HQ. I am, but Pete Prisco has just been bad. He has been bad, and it's kind of embarrassing to watch. But look, it's just power rankings. It's what people think. It doesn't mean anything. But the Lions are still a really good team after loss. I think we have to slow down. It's not the same old Lions after 1 loss. The world's not ending. All of that stuff. We took a loss. We were 1-1 at this time last year as well. Let's get into the Lions in Cardinals spread really quick. Lions are by 3. Moneyline is 165 in favor of the Lions. The total over and under is 51.5. The spread, I'm kind of shocked. Right now they have favored by Lions by 3. Generally, the home team is 3, so they're saying that the teams are even. I thought that Arizona would probably have an edge here, and maybe they would be favored in the game by a couple of points because they have been much better. The Arizona Cardinals are going to be a tough task for the Lions. And I just got to keep that 100. For me, when I look at this game, it's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a grinder. They have a mobile quarterback in Kyler Murray that is just terrorizing. He could terrorize the NFL, and he did that last week. They almost put up the upset in week 1. This team is good, and I think that we cannot underestimate them. And we have issues and problems already going to Arizona throughout history to win there. So I know a lot of Lions fans are going to show up. You're going to hear a lot of Lions cheers, and you're going to get a lot of love from Lions fans in Arizona. But, man, it's going to be a tough game. it is going to be a tough game. But you want to know it's not tough is hitting that sub button, trying to get to 69,600. So if you're one of those folks listening and not subscribed, and there's only about 15% of you that are subscribed listening to this, just hit sub button, man. It's easy to do, and it helps the channel out. Now we're going to get into Jared Goff here and talk to the fans really quick about what is taking place. There's a lot of angry fans out there. He's not playing well, and we're hearing the same old lines that Jared Goff is not a good quarterback after 2 weeks. Look, I understand the frustrations, right? But this is a quarterback who has been really good for the Lions, and he started off not that great. 524, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, a 37.4 QBR. That's 25th in the NFL. Right now, that's not good enough. And Jared Goff will tell you the same. But I am not worried, folks. I am not concerned about Jared Goff playing this way the whole time. We have seen a significant sample size since he has been here that this is more of an anomaly. This is not something that's going to continue. Jared Goff is a good quarterback. He will figure it out. And I think as Lions fans, we just need to relax a little bit. Just relax just a little bit. Now, I'm not trying to do Aaron Rodgers spelling out the relax. But, folks, it happens, okay? There's going to be good quarterbacks that play bad, vice versa. It is early in the season. It's only been week 2. We got a long way to go. So, just slow down a little bit. Jared Goff, I think, will be fine. I'm not too concerned about it. It stinks right now that he's in this rut. But I'm, after watching years of him playing, convinced that he will get this turned around because he has played so well. And Ben Johnson will do better schemes for him and hopefully not pass 55 times a game because that's not helping. That was a problem for sure. It absolutely was. So hopefully he'll get better. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, we're trying to get to 69,600. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out with the latest Lions news and rumors.